You might be surprised to learn that some of the earliest warning signs of poor circulation don't show up as leg cramps or cold feet. Instead, they could be lurking in places you'd never expect, like your memory, your fingernails, or even your bathroom habits. For adults over 60, maintaining healthy blood flow isn't just about avoiding heart disease. It's about keeping every part of your body, from your brain to your toes, energized, functional, and pain-free. And yet poor circulation is often dismissed as just getting older, when in fact, it's a silent threat to your quality of life. Recent findings suggest that certain overlooked symptoms could indicate that your blood vessels aren't doing their job properly. Left unaddressed, this can lead to fatigue, cognitive decline, mobility issues, and increased risk for stroke or amputation. That's why in today's video, we're revealing 5 hidden signs of poor circulation that seniors often ignore and absolutely shouldn't. We'll also show you 3 smart habits to adopt for healthier blood flow and 3 common habits that quietly sabotage your circulation. And stay tuned, because one of these healthy daily practices may actually be worsening your circulation over time. If you're serious about staying strong, sharp, and independent after 60, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. And tell us in the comments, have you ever noticed cold hands or legs that feel heavy? Type yes. If so, you're not alone. Part 1. 5 hidden signs of poor circulation seniors shouldn't ignore. Number 1. Unexpected memory lapses when your brain isn't getting enough blood. Your brain uses about 20% of your body's oxygen supply. But if your circulation is sluggish, your brain may be running low on fuel. Many seniors notice moments of forgetfulness and assume it's just aging. But when those lapses become more frequent, and especially when they involve recent conversations or trouble concentrating, poor cerebral blood flow could be a contributing factor. Research shows that compromised blood circulation in the brain can accelerate cognitive decline, increasing the risk for conditions like vascular dementia. If your thinking feels foggy more often, or you find yourself searching for words you used to recall easily, it may be time to assess your vascular health, not just your memory. Number 2. Thin, brittle toenails, a clue from the bottom up. Here's a sign you might not look at closely. Your toenails. Poor blood flow to the extremities means less oxygen and nutrients are reaching the tips of your toes. The result? Nails that become thin, brittle, and slow to grow. You might also notice your toenails changing color or developing ridges. Because your feet are farthest from your heart, they're one of the first places poor circulation shows up, often before you feel pain or numbness. So next time you clip your toenails, take a closer look. They might be telling you something important. Number 3. Digestive issues. Is blood flow the hidden culprit? Did you know that poor circulation can even affect your gut? Your digestive system depends on rich blood flow to absorb nutrients and keep your bowels regular. If blood flow is limited, it can lead to symptoms like bloating, constipation, or frequent stomach discomfort, especially after meals. Some seniors chalk this up to diet alone, but studies suggest that sluggish circulation can reduce digestive enzyme activity and impair gut muscle function. If you're doing everything right and still feel digestive discomfort, it could be time to think beyond fiber and look at your blood flow. Number 4. Slow wound healing when cuts don't close quickly. Have you noticed that small cuts or scrapes take longer to heal than they used to? Wound healing depends heavily on blood circulation. When your vessels can't deliver enough oxygen and nutrients to the skin, your immune response weakens. That tiny nick from gardening or a bump on your shin might linger for weeks instead of days. This isn't just inconvenient, it can be dangerous. In severe cases, poor circulation contributes to skin ulcers and infections that become very difficult to treat. If your skin takes its sweet time recovering, that's a red flag worth investigating. Number 5. Numbness or tingling, a warning signal from your nerves. That pins and needles feeling in your hands, fingers, legs, or feet. It's more than annoying. It could be a sign your nerves aren't getting the oxygen-rich blood they need. Poor circulation often leads to peripheral neuropathy, a condition where your extremities feel numb, tingly, or even painful due to nerve damage. This is especially concerning for seniors because it can interfere with balance, increase fall risk, and reduce your ability to feel injuries or infections in your feet. If this sensation happens regularly, it's time to take it seriously. Now that you know the hidden signs, the question is, what can you actually do about it? Coming up next, 3 habits that help support better circulation, and 3 habits that could be quietly making it worse. Part 2, 3 habits that improve circulation. After 60. Number 1 on our embrace list, daily movement, your circulatory lifeline. When it comes to circulation, motion is medicine. Daily movement, even something as simple as walking for 20 minutes, stimulates the flow of blood through your arteries and veins. It encourages your heart to pump more efficiently and keeps your blood vessels flexible and responsive. Experts suggest that consistent physical activity lowers the risk of peripheral artery disease, improves capillary density, and boosts overall cardiovascular health. For seniors, this means more oxygen to your muscles, better brain function, and warmer hands and feet. Literally. The best part? You don't need a gym membership. March in place during TV commercials, take short walks after meals, or practice gentle chair yoga. The key is consistency. Number 2, hydration. Don't let your blood get sludgy. Blood is nearly 50% water. When you're dehydrated, your blood thickens, making it harder to circulate smoothly through your vessels. Thicker blood can raise your blood pressure and make your heart work harder. It also increases your risk for clots, especially in the legs. A serious concern for seniors with mobility limitations. Drinking enough water daily helps maintain blood volume, reduce clot risk, and support kidney function. For older adults, thirst signals may be weaker, so don't wait until you're parched. Aim for about 6 to 8 cups of water a day, adjusting for your activity level and medications. Number 3, eat circulation-boosting foods. Feed your arteries. Certain foods have natural properties that support healthy blood flow. Top picks include beets, high in nitrates, which relax blood vessels and improve flow. Fatty fish, like salmon and sardines, rich in omega-3s that reduce inflammation and improve vessel flexibility. Dark leafy greens, loaded with antioxidants and vitamin K for vessel health. Research has shown that diets rich in these nutrients help lower blood pressure, reduce plaque buildup, and improve endothelial function. That's the inner lining of your blood vessels. Tip: try adding spinach to smoothies, enjoy grilled salmon once a week, or sip beet juice a few times a week for a natural circulation boost. But just as some habits help your circulation thrive, others quietly chip away at your vascular health, especially if they go unnoticed for years. Let's look at 3 common habits that may be hurting your circulation more than you think. Part 3. 3 habits that sabotage circulation in seniors. First on our caution list, sitting for hours, the silent circulation killer. You might think resting is good for aging bodies, and it is in moderation. But prolonged sitting is one of the most dangerous habits for your blood vessels. When you sit for long periods, especially with your knees bent, blood flow in your legs slows dramatically. This can lead to swelling, increased clot risk, and reduced oxygen delivery to your lower extremities. Studies have linked prolonged sedentary time to higher rates of heart disease and stroke, even in people who exercise occasionally. That's why movement breaks are critical. Set a timer to stand up every 30 to 60 minutes, stretch your legs, or walk to the mailbox. Second, high-sodium diet, a salt trap for your arteries. Too much salt can stiffen your arteries and increase blood pressure, both enemies of healthy circulation. For seniors, processed foods like canned soups, deli meats, and frozen meals often deliver more sodium than your body can handle. High sodium levels cause water retention, making it harder for your heart to push blood through your system efficiently. This can result in swelling in the feet and ankles, headaches, and an increased workload on your cardiovascular system. Experts recommend aiming for no more than 1,500 milligrams of sodium per day, which is about 2/3 of a teaspoon. Solution: use herbs and spices instead of salt, and read labels carefully. Sodium hides in surprising places. Third, smoking. Yes, even just occasional or secondhand exposure. It's no secret that smoking is bad for your heart, but many seniors who've cut back think occasional use isn't harmful. Unfortunately, even occasional smoking or regular exposure to secondhand smoke can damage the lining of your blood vessels. It reduces nitric oxide levels, which help vessels relax and expand, impairing circulation and raising your risk for blood clots. For seniors, this means reduced healing ability, higher stroke risk, and worsened symptoms of peripheral artery disease. The good news: circulatory health can begin improving within weeks of quitting. If you've stopped, stay stopped. And if you're still struggling to quit, talk with your doctor about nicotine-free therapies that work for your age group. Now, remember, we promised a surprising habit that may seem healthy but can quietly impair circulation? Let's talk about it. The surprising circulation risk: too much sitting, even during healthy activities like reading or knitting. That's right, even enjoyable, low-impact pastimes like reading, sewing, knitting, or doing puzzles can become risky if they involve sitting in the same position for hours on end. These activities are often labeled as mentally stimulating, and they are, but when done without movement breaks, they can contribute to poor circulation, particularly in your legs and feet. What's more, crossing your legs while sitting for long stretches can further restrict blood flow. Why is this so concerning for seniors? Because extended inactivity allows blood to pool in the lower extremities, increasing the risk of swelling, deep vein thrombosis, DVT, and even dangerous blood clots. A study published in the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity found that sedentary behavior, even when combined with occasional exercise, was still associated with worse blood vessel function in older adults. That means just because you're reading a health magazine or solving a crossword doesn't mean your blood is flowing optimally. It's not about giving up the hobby. It's about building in brief movement breaks. Every 30 to 45 minutes, get up, stretch, flex your calves, or walk a short loop around the house. Part 4. Concluding synthesis and empowering message. Let's bring everything together. Your circulation is your lifeline. It delivers oxygen and nutrients to your brain, heart, muscles, and skin. And yet for many adults over 60, poor blood flow quietly erodes quality of life until something serious happens. The signs we've talked about today, brain fog, brittle toenails, slow wound healing, and more, are not just signs of aging. They're red flags. Your body is giving you subtle clues that it needs better blood flow. But here's the good news: you have the power to act. With simple daily choices like drinking water, moving regularly, and eating circulation-friendly foods, you can support the health of your arteries and veins. And just as importantly, by identifying and changing habits, like excessive sitting, high salt intake, or even passive smoking exposure, you can prevent further damage. Every time you choose to walk instead of sit, hydrate instead of forget, or reach for greens instead of processed food, you're making a deposit in your future independence and vitality. And don't let anyone tell you it's too late. Studies consistently show that even seniors in their 70s and 80s see improvements in circulation and vascular health with the right changes. Small steps add up. A few better choices each day can keep your legs stronger, your mind sharper, and your heart more resilient. So whether you're noticing the warning signs now or just want to stay ahead of them, let this video be your call to action. Your body is speaking. Now's the time to listen. Now we'd love to hear from you. Which of these signs or habits surprised you most? Share your experience in the comments. Your story might help someone else feel seen. And if you found this video helpful, give it a like, share it with someone you care about, and hit that subscribe button so you never miss a chance to stay stronger after 60. Until next time, stay curious, stay moving, and stay strong. Before we close, here are 3 quick bonus tips to support healthy circulation that you can start today. No big overhaul required. Bonus tip number 1, elevate your legs when resting. After sitting or standing for a while, try lying down and raising your legs slightly above heart level, even just with a couple of pillows. This helps drain pooled blood back towards your heart, reduces swelling, and gives your veins a break. Just 10 to 15 minutes a day can make a noticeable difference, especially if you experience leg fatigue or heaviness. Bonus tip number 2, check your feet daily. Make it a habit to inspect your feet, the skin, the nails, the temperature. Poor circulation often first affects the extremities, and catching changes early can prevent serious complications. Look for discoloration, dryness, coldness, or any wounds that aren't healing. Catching issues early is a gift to your future self. Bonus tip number 3, practice deep breathing exercises. It might sound simple, but breathing deeply, especially through your diaphragm, increases oxygen in your bloodstream and supports vascular relaxation. Try this. Inhale slowly through your nose for 4 seconds, hold for 4, exhale for 4. Just 2 to 3 minutes of deep breathing a few times a day supports calm circulation and blood pressure regulation. Here at Stronger. After 60, we believe your best years can still be ahead of you, not behind. Aging doesn't mean accepting pain, fog, or fatigue. It means adapting, staying informed, and making choices that protect your freedom to do what you love. So whether you walk a little farther today, drink another glass of water, or finally take that long overdue blood pressure check, know that you're taking your health into your own hands. Thank you for spending this time with us. We're honored to be part of your journey. And remember, you're not just getting older, you're getting wiser and stronger after 60. Like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with someone else who deserves to feel their best. See you in the next one.